Alright guys, quick little video here, just want to get my thoughts on something that happened today. For those who do not know, which you probably do know now considering it's in the title and that's what I'm about to talk about, Ted DiBiase made a video today announcing that he has not re-signed his WWE contract and that he's going his own separate way. For those who do not know, which I'm pretty sure all of you will. I'm not sure all of you know this because I haven't really showed any signs of it or really talked about him the last couple of years. But I am a huge Ted DiBiase fan. I've been a fan of his ever since he debuted. When I saw him debut back in 2008, when $1 Million Man introduced him, announced that he'd be challenging Rhodes and Holly, Night of Champions for the tag team titles in 2008. I just thought, when I looked at him, like, this guy is fucking cool. Like, I just thought he was the coolest guy in the world for whatever reason. I was 12 at that time, so don't judge me. Was I 12? Yeah, 2008, I was 12. Yeah, okay. And now here we are, 5 years later, and, Ted DiBiase, he's gone now. He made a video announcing that he's leaving WWE. He decided to not renew his contract. And obviously I'm heartbroken out of this because I've always been a huge fan of his. I consider myself one of the only fans of his because no one really talks about him, even acknowledges him anymore. Rightfully so, because he hasn't been on TV or anything the last couple of years, which is unfortunate. But Ted DiBiase's career, just when I heard he was gone, because I got a text from my buddy Luke Cara, I got that right, unlike other people. He actually texted me during school, or when I was in class this morning, and he said that DiBiase left WWE, and I was just like, man, that really put me in a sour mood throughout that whole period. Rightfully so, because I was in math during that time. So, I was in math, so it was bad enough. So to give me bad news made it even worse. But it didn't surprise me that he left because last couple of years I haven't done anything with him. And to be perfectly honest, the last couple of years I'd say, it's probably 2012, beginning of 2012. I've pretty much been on the edge of my seat, just praying and hoping that he wouldn't be one of the guys that got rid of him when it came to they did the releases. I'd always pray and hope that he wasn't one of the guys, and he never was. So, I was pretty happy about that. And when I was told that, or I wasn't told, I actually watched the video he put on YouTube. So actually, the link to the video will be in the description. He announced that he's leaving WWE, and it didn't surprise me because I remember hearing at the end of last year that he was thinking about leaving WWE for the movies and whatnot, or for Hollywood in general. So it didn't surprise me that he left WWE. It just it saddens me because I'm such a huge fan. He's a young guy. I think he's 30 years old, about to turn 31 in a few months. So he's young. He has his own kid, so that's probably the main factor why he left. So I definitely do think he will be back in a couple of years. He will say he did say, see, I'm so not emotional, but I'm so heartbroken. I can't even talk that well in this video. I don't even want to make this video, but I want to give my thoughts on this because how big of a fan I am of his. But he announced, what was I talking about? He announced that he was leaving. He said he wasn't going to be gone forever. He said it's not goodbye forever, probably goodbye just for now. Then again, Jeff Hardy said that in 2009. We haven't seen him since. But I do think he'll be back in a few years, probably, because, he's going to get bored and eventually want to go back into wrestling. So I'm pretty sure the door is wide open for him to come back anytime he wants. And I do think he will come back, so it's just a matter of time. And, he's busy with his life now. He's doing perfectly fine. He's having a great life, so I don't blame him for leaving. He really wasn't doing anything the last couple of years, which is unfortunate because he's such a great talent. All he really did was, be in legacy with Orton and Rhodes, and he kind of just disappeared after that. 2010, he was still relevant. He was feuding for the U.S. title with Daniel Bryan. In 2011, he was on TV every now and then, it seemed like. So, 2012 and 2013, honestly, he'd been completely gone, out of sight. So, it didn't surprise me that he left, but I just had that always little hope that he didn't leave. But, I'm still a huge fan of his. Like I said, I do think he'll be back within a few years. Definitely, I'd say the least, 2 to 3 years at least. It'd really surprise me if he didn't come back in the next 2 or 3 years. It honestly would. But I hope to see him back soon. Well, not soon, but you know what I mean. And it's a shame. I know a lot of great talents always leave. We've always seen a lot of good guys go, and sometimes they're fortunate and they come back. But hopefully that's the case here. Hopefully we're fortunate enough to see him back. And it's a quick little video. I don't think I really accomplished anything. I'm kind of, really, like I said, I'm not really in the mood to make a video on this, but I just wanted to get my thoughts on him. But how far am I in this video? Like 5 minutes? I'm only 4 minutes in this video, so it's not a long video. But yeah, DiBiase leaving sucks. And that's it for the video, guys, and I'll see you guys later.